What if everything you've heard about great sex is completely wrong? And the truth is that men don't actually remember the moves. They remember the feeling you created. In the next few moments, you'll discover 4 subtle secrets that quietly turn ordinary intimacy into something unforgettable. And most people never even realize they're doing them. Welcome to Talia Talks Love, where we explore the deeper psychology of attraction, connection, and intimacy. And today, we're uncovering the 4 subtle secrets that men often associate with truly great and unforgettable sex. Emotional connection plays a powerful role in how men experience intimacy, often shaping whether the moment feels ordinary or unforgettable. Thoughtful. When a man senses genuine warmth, openness, and comfort, his mind naturally relaxes, allowing him to be fully present instead of distracted by pressure or expectations. This sense of ease creates a deeper level of engagement where attention shifts from performance to shared experience. Small signals like soft eye contact, relaxed body language, and a calm tone can communicate acceptance without words. Sighs. These subtle cues help him feel understood and emotionally welcomed, which strengthens desire in a natural way. When emotional connection is present, physical closeness starts to feel more meaningful. A simple touch carries more weight, and even quiet moments become powerful. Thoughtful men often interpret emotional availability as trust, and trust increases vulnerability. When vulnerability is safe, intimacy becomes more authentic rather than mechanical. He becomes more attentive, more responsive, and more invested in the moment because he feels that the connection is mutual. This doesn't require grand gestures. Even a gentle smile or leaning closer can reinforce that bond. Sighs. Emotional connection also reduces self-consciousness. Many men silently worry about expectations, but when they sense genuine acceptance, those worries fade. Instead of trying to impress, he focuses on enjoying the closeness and giving attention back. Calm. This mutual flow creates a rhythm that feels natural and unforced. The atmosphere becomes calmer yet more intense at the same time. Presence replaces pressure, and connection replaces comparison. Over time, this emotional depth builds anticipation for future moments. He begins to associate intimacy with comfort, warmth, and emotional safety, which increases attraction beyond the physical level. Even small gestures before or after closeness, like a lingering look or soft laughter, reinforce that the bond is real, creating a lasting impression that continues to grow naturally. Confidence and enthusiasm create a strong emotional signal that many men interpret as genuine desire. Curious. When a woman appears comfortable with herself and fully engaged in the moment, it removes uncertainty and builds a sense of mutual attraction. Men often respond deeply to this energy because it reassures them that the connection is shared rather than one-sided. Even small expressions like leaning in slightly, maintaining warm eye contact, or smiling naturally can communicate enthusiasm without needing dramatic gestures. Thoughtful. These subtle signs tell him that the experience is welcomed and enjoyed, which increases his own confidence and presence. Enthusiasm also changes the emotional atmosphere. Instead of feeling like something mechanical, the interaction becomes playful and alive. Excited. Men tend to become more attentive when they sense authentic excitement. They notice tone, body language, and responsiveness. And these cues help guide their behavior. When enthusiasm is genuine, it creates a feedback loop. He feels more confident, which makes him more relaxed. And that relaxation allows the connection to deepen naturally or thoughtful. The result is a rhythm that feels spontaneous rather than forced. Confidence doesn't mean perfection. In fact, it often comes from simply being comfortable and expressive. A relaxed posture, chuckles, a gentle laugh, or openly enjoying the closeness can have more impact than trying to follow a script. Men often interpret this ease as authenticity, and authenticity makes the moment feel more personal. It shows that the focus is on connection rather than performance. Enthusiastic enthusiasm also signals emotional availability. When someone is clearly engaged, it encourages openness and makes communication smoother even without words. This shared energy builds anticipation and strengthens attraction. allowing both people to feel more connected and involved. Over time, this positive association can make intimacy feel exciting, natural, and emotionally charged, where confidence and enthusiasm quietly shape the entire experience. Excited. Anticipation is one of the most powerful elements that shapes how men experience intimacy because it builds emotional tension before anything physical even happens. When moments unfold slowly, the mind has time to imagine, and imagination often intensifies desire. Curious small gestures like lingering eye contact, playful teasing, or a subtle touch can create a sense of curiosity. These little signals tell him that something meaningful is developing, and that feeling makes the connection more exciting. Instead of rushing, the gradual buildup allows emotions and attraction to grow naturally, making each step feel more significant. Men often respond strongly to this slow progression because it creates involvement. Thoughtful. When anticipation is present, he becomes more attentive to details, tone of voice, closeness, body language, and timing. Every small interaction gains importance and the experience feels layered rather than instant. This buildup increases emotional investment as he starts focusing not only on the moment, but also on what might come next. Curious, the mind begins to connect excitement with emotional closeness, which strengthens attraction. Anticipation also introduces playfulness. Curious. Gentle teasing, light conversation, or moments of silence can heighten awareness and create a shared rhythm. This rhythm keeps the interaction dynamic and engaging. When things unfold gradually, there is room for emotional tension to rise and fall, which makes the connection feel more alive. Men often interpret this as chemistry because it blends emotional and physical signals in a natural way. Thoughtful. Another important aspect is that anticipation encourages presence. When there is no rush, both people become more aware of each other. Even simple actions like moving closer or holding eye contact slightly longer can deepen the connection. Curious. These moments create a sense of expectation, and expectation increases excitement. Over time, this slow buildup makes intimacy feel more meaningful as the journey itself becomes just as impactful as the closeness that follows. Feeling appreciated has a deep emotional impact because many men connect satisfaction with being valued, not just physically, but personally thoughtful. When a man senses that his effort, presence, and attention are noticed, it creates a sense of pride and emotional closeness. Appreciation doesn't need to be dramatic. Even small signals like a warm look, gentle touch, or soft words can communicate that he is doing something meaningful. These subtle gestures reassure him that the moment is shared and enjoyed, which naturally strengthens his confidence and engagement. Men often interpret appreciation as respect. When someone shows that they are enjoying the closeness and valuing the connection, it reduces uncertainty and encourages emotional openness. Thoughtful. He becomes more attentive because he feels that his presence matters. This emotional validation can make the experience feel deeper and more personal. Simple reactions like relaxed body, language, or a genuine smile can communicate satisfaction without saying anything directly. These quiet signs often leave a lasting impression because they feel authentic. Appreciation also extends beyond the immediate moment. Staying emotionally warm, maintaining closeness, or showing affection afterward reinforces that the connection is meaningful. Sincere. This creates a sense of continuity rather than making the experience feel temporary. Men often remember how they were treated emotionally, and feeling appreciated helps build a positive association with intimacy. Over time, this strengthens trust and makes future moments feel more comfortable and natural. Thoughtful. Another important aspect is that appreciation encourages mutual energy. When he feels valued, he becomes more motivated to give attention and care in return. This balance creates a shared experience where both people feel involved. Even small expressions like a gentle squeeze of the hand or leaning closer can communicate gratitude warmly. These gestures build emotional warmth and deepen attraction, allowing the connection to feel sincere, reassuring, and emotionally fulfilling. Great intimacy in the end is not built on perfection, but on connection, energy, and emotional presence. Thoughtful. When emotional closeness is felt, confidence is shared. Anticipation is allowed to grow and appreciation is expressed. The experience becomes more meaningful and memorable. These four elements work together naturally, creating a space where both people feel relaxed, valued, and fully engaged. It's not about complicated techniques or unrealistic expectations, but about authenticity and shared emotion. Warmly. When a man feels emotionally connected, senses genuine enthusiasm, experiences a slow buildup, and feels appreciated afterward, the moment stays with him long after it's over. This is what transforms something ordinary into something unforgettable. Real chemistry comes from being present, expressing warmth, and allowing the connection to flow naturally. When these simple but powerful qualities are present, intimacy becomes deeper, more comfortable, and emotionally fulfilling for both people, leaving a lasting impression that goes beyond the physical. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Talia Talks Love, and hit the bell icon so you never miss deeper insights on love and connection. Excited? And if you enjoyed this content, comment the word connection below so I know you're part of this.